NAMM 2020.
Excellent.
Are we good?
Yes.
Hey guys, I'm Oliver Patrice Vader. I work as a composer for Spitfire. We're here at the wonderful Spitfire audio booth, NAMM 2020. We're really excited to be here, and we've just released our latest product, which is a new Albion. It's Albion NEO. And with Albion NEO, we want to launch a new sound into the new decade. And it's inspired by composers and wonderful artists such as Niels Frahm, Max Richter, Oliver Arnold. And we really want to capture that kind of modern, contemporary, classical sounds. And with everything we've learned from Albion Tundra, we've taken inspiration from that. So that was a library recorded at the edge of silence. So it's going into that direction, but it's much more versatile. So Albion NEO is divided into 5 sections. We've got the orchestra, Albion NEO Orchestra. It's got some loops, Brunel loops, which actually the whole Spitfire audio team created.
Percussion.
We've got sounds from the synthesizer collection from Christian. Based on, again, these composers that I've mentioned, and it's just an all-round new sound with Albion NEO, with this library. Another really exciting thing we're doing is a collaboration with Universal Audio, and that is for us a huge deal. We share the same philosophy, similar aesthetics, and we're featuring in their new music creation software, Luna. So we have some of our sounds and libraries embedded in that software, and we couldn't be any more proud to be part of UA.
Okay.
So a personal highlight was my own sample library, OPW. Which is derived from my album with the same name, OPW, my debut album. And it was a very interesting journey for me to create this sample library and to create my own sounds, to share it with the world and with you guys, and to apply what I've learned with Spitfire behind the scenes. So it was actually an interesting process, because I finished the album and I had some sounds that I saved and some instruments that I made in EXS, in Logic, so very basic. And then going back into the album with the mindset kind of differently, not as a composer, but as a, what can I say, soundsmith, or like a sample library maker. And the album inspired these kind of sounds. And then when I went back in to sample these sounds, I was diving much deeper and created much more content. So if you own the sample library, you actually have much more to play with than what you hear on the album, because I've gotten so deep, maybe because I know all these things from Spitfire. So, the piano, I wanted to sample just one dynamic layer, but then once I've set everything up, I was like, it needs a little bit more depth. So I created a couple more round robins, a couple more dynamic layers. Same with the Wurlitzer through the pedals. Once I got the sound that I have on the album, so same effect in pedal setting, I then rejigged it or like put it through effects again, and it became a complete new sound. So the sounds of the album inspired some other new sounds on the library, and that was a very interesting process for me. In the end, the sample library got actually much bigger than I intended it to be. Thank you so much for stepping by here on our Spitfire booth.